Melbourne Pokemon Buyer POV, let's do it. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Ashley. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I've been really enjoying doing these buyer POVs. I feel like here in Australia we need more representation because most out there are from the States or the UK. So this is Luna Cards. It's in Bentley East, about 30-40 minutes south of Melbourne, depending on where you're coming from. This is by far my favorite local card shop to the Melbourne area. I've been wanting to do like a collective video of Melbourne card shops and my favorites and what I like or don't necessarily love about each one. So if you're interested in that, please let me know down in the comments. So Luna Cards, you walk in and they have this massive card wall. Starting on the left, they have a lot of trainers, gold cards, like I love this Gravity Mountain one. And then as you kind of move down, you get more into full arts and art rares. They had a decent stock at the moment. This spot always has a pretty steady flow of new cards, so I do like to come here quite often, see what's new, see what the deals are. They did do a 10% off deal for Boxing Day, so that was actually when this video was filmed. But yeah, this Curlia was so cute. I actually pulled this Metatite the other day, shout out. Feel hiding in the back, worth way more than $10. It's crazy to see how much some art rares are when compared to others, like some of the Surging Spark ones up to 151, like the Ivysaur is going for 50 now, which is absolute insanity. They mostly have English, but they also do have a decent Japanese selection, which I will get to. Like these being like $10, but then you pull something and you check online and it's like 50 and you're like, what? Oh, these I was checking because there is one with a secret Spheal. I collect Spheals, Seals, the whole bit, if you're interested, but these were not them. I think these have been here for quite a while. The last couple times I've been here, I don't think they've moved very much. Moving on up to some V's. Some V's are cool. They aren't my absolute favorite, but like that Blissey's really cool. These cards confuse me. I don't know if I'm the only one where the name is so long that it can barely fit next to EX. I know some of these are worth more than others. They are not my absolute favorite. Oh my gosh, Delta Species. Okay, this is where the childhood nostalgia kicks in. Love Delta Species. I genuinely want all of these. But fun fact, I did find some okay quality Delta Species in the dollar bin at Cherry here in Melbourne. Oh, such a steal. I'll have to do a similar thing next time I go to Cherry, but it's harder to film in there. Anyway, Pincers, really cool. I just love the concept of the Delta Species. Like, I really hope that in a more modern set they come out with that. I feel like that's kind of where Pokemon is headed, where they're reusing older concept of sets to kind of get that nostalgia and different generations back into Pokemon. This shiny Charizard was really cool. I wasn't really aware of its existence. Going over into some Master Balls, I really liked the cracked ice look that is in Terrestrial Festival. I definitely prefer it over the other Master Balls, but there's no Seal or Spheal in Terrestrial Festival, so and just like the nostalgia of like Legend Maker, Holland Phantom, like having the stamp in the corner. This promo, this Pikachu, I have no idea what you are, but you are $50, so you must be important. Like the trainer sets, like I am excited for Battle Masters or whatever it's called. Well, actually, wait, let me preface. I was excited, and then it's just all modern trainers or people that I have no idea who they are, and I'm sad, and in a way my wallet's happy and I'm gonna save my money because there's no Misty stuff, so I don't care about Iona or whoever you are. Anyway, that's a mini rant. Onto some Japanese holos. They pretty much have had a decent selection of these Japanese holos for a bit, ranging between 10 and 20 AUD. At least near mint, most of them, depending on which one you're looking at. But yeah, I've been wanting to hold out though, buying more vintage Japanese because I'm going to Japan next year, or this year by the time this video is up. So any recs for card shops, let me know. But just, yeah, the nostalgia of like Misties and Erica, and I don't care about Iona. If you do Iono, I don't know who it is, and it's weird. Anyway, EXs, level X's, like all of these cards, again, nostalgia, like the cool border from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Oh my gosh, that Typhlosion is so cool. This is a moment where the market does not make sense to me. Like, this Sneasel EX is only going for $40. Now, I haven't checked the condition, so that could totally be why, but I have this Sneasel hiding in my US collection in the States, and I'm like, how is it only worth $40? Okay, again, the best set, like Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes. I really wish they would do some sort of modern remake of this one. I know they're doing the Rocket one, which I'm really excited about. I'm quite nervous, but I hope they do that well. Like, I just really hope that they don't mess that one up. Some first editions, like the pre-release ones, I genuinely did not know they existed until quite recently. So if anyone can educate me in the comments about pre-releases, yes, I can Google it, but it is a lot more fun to ask people that watch my videos to comment, and then I get engagement. So thank you. Make sure you leave a comment and say hello. Light Azumarill. I need this card. I've also never seen that Smeargle before. That's very cool. Very underrated. And the Brock's Ninetales. Oh my gosh, I need that. $80 though. Oh, okay, maybe I'll add that to the future. Some legendary collection. You don't really come across those very often. And now on to the binders. The binders are definitely my favorite bit to go through, especially here at Luna. They normally have quite a good selection ranging from vintage to modern. I've definitely bought out most of their Seals, Feels, Dugongs, Walrein, Celios, the whole bit. So if you see some hiding in here, it's probably because I already have one or two. But decent amount of first editions in decent condition. In my experience in the Melbourne area, Luna definitely has overall the best prices, either closest to market or you can occasionally find things under market. I just find them so much more affordable than some other shops here in Melbourne. Like I said, I am happy to do kind of like a talk through video of all of the ones in the Melbourne area, because I know when I go to a new city, I am searching like where are the card shops. So a lot more trainers, a lot more modern stuff, nothing really crazy. Did pick up the Espeon that was right next to this Leafeon last time I was here. The Terrestrial Festival Pokeball, not a Master Ball, but Pokeball is still really cool. You can see that a lot has been cleared out. They haven't restocked the binders themselves in a little bit, but they're normally quite good at doing so. Like that shiny Zigzagoon is actually really cute. Actually, if you want to watch a Japanese unboxing, make sure to go check out my last video. I'll have it linked down below, sidebar. You know the drill. Also, if you've come this far and you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? It is a button. You click it. It takes 2 seconds. It would mean a lot, as this is a newer channel and a newer venture for me off from a main channel. And yeah, it would mean a lot. Back into some moderns. I just don't really care about the Vs. I know the Japanese Vs especially are easier to get and aren't as expensive, but yeah, it depends, because like some of these I know you can get for $1 from the Cherry Dollar Bin, that card shop that I mentioned earlier, but some are cheaper here. Like all of these trainers, I was debating some of these Crown Zenith trainers, like the Eevee, Vaporeon. Like, I know the evolutions are hot right now with Prismatic and everything coming out, but they are still really cute. Like the Pikachu for $10, I don't know exactly off the top of my head what market is, but I would assume that's a pretty good deal. Like a lot of stuff, I would say. Overall, good deal. A perfect example is in my last Buyer POV, I saw this Ditto for $10, and here it is $5. Again, I did not check the condition of either, but assuming they are both in similar condition, I would gladly pay the $5 over the $10. So it looks like their shinies have been cleared out quite a bit. Cresselia. No, not Cresselia. What is it? Corsola. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on Pokemon names. Delta Species, Justice for Delta Species, like $5 for a Togetic, or really liked the Meganium. Some of these were in the card case that I showed you towards the beginning, but they had a lot more in the binders. Like this binder, I really enjoyed going through. Already have that seal, but such a cute one. The Quagsire is really cool. I just love Delta Species, and I would love for Pokemon to come out with a new modern version of it. I've definitely found that Luna has the best selection of like mid-range vintage, if that's even how you describe it, like EX series and blanking on whatever series is with like Holland Phantoms, Delta Species, like all of those. I definitely found that they have the best selection because I feel like they are often missed. And hashtag justice for Delta Species. That was so cringe. Anyway, moving on. Love Delta Species. Just so many cool ones with the hollows and the stamps. Again, I feel like I've been ranting about this forever, so let's move on. This era overall was pretty well stocked and was very tempting, especially with the deal they were doing for Boxing Day. Although I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be good. I'm not going to spend all of my money on Pokemon cards. Although I was really shocked to see this Jirachi only for $10. I swear I have that in my childhood collection in the States, and I was like, again, it's only worth $10. What? A lot of other really cool, like they have a lot of really cool commons and uncommons, and some card stores or collectors, shoutouts Feel, don't necessarily sell them or care to collect them, whereas I really love going for lower end cards. Like I like that they have a lot of singles, raw, different binders to go through. It's not just all graded cards and that is it, and it's not like they're all $500-$600. Like I like that they have a wide range of singles, and I also like that you can go through the singles and check conditions and browse in person, which is something that I don't know if it can't just be an Australia thing, but there are a lot of stores where the singles are online only and you cannot go through them in person, you cannot see them in person. It is all online, even if they have a physical brick and mortar store. Like Cherry in the Melbourne CBD does this, as well as GUF. I realize if you are not from the Melbourne, Victoria area that you will probably not know what these are. But anyway, besides the point, there are a lot of stores where it's just online only, and I understand that that is the choice that they want to run their business. This hollow is actually really cool with the energies and stuff in the background. Oh, old school hollows, love it. But I just much more appreciate just the beauty of going through a binder or a card wall and purchasing in store and building connection with like the local community, and not just sitting on my phone or my laptop and buying a card. Yeah, so I much prefer this sort of vibe. Oh my gosh, Team Aqua, please come out with a modern Team Aqua set. I will literally give you all of my money, Pokemon, please. Another era of Pokemon that I think is extremely underrated and a lot of card stores or vendors seem to ignore is Diamond and Pearl. I love Diamond and Pearl. This was another peak of my childhood collecting. Just so much nostalgia from these sets, so it was cool to see a lot of those. Back to Fire Red and Leaf Green hollows. Shout out to the pokeashleigh Halloween break. If anyone else saw that, that was a blast to watch. And these hollows were just so cool. I mean, I've seen them before, but like great reminder that with all of the like little symbols and stuff. Oh, so fun, so nostalgic. Like this Pidgeot, I know I have in my collection in the States, and I'm like, haven't seen my collection in the US since I've moved to Australia, like in detail. And I have no idea what the condition is. And I'm like kind of scared. I'm like, oh, should I get like my brother to transport them over, or should I just leave them? And if I want to grade, it's a lot easier to just keep it in the US and then grade from the US instead of bringing it over and then shipping it back. Because grading, oh my gosh, has gotten quite expensive from Australia to my understanding, with how crap the Australian dollar is versus the US dollar, which I guess makes sense. But I don't even know what era these were. I was kind of looking at them. These aren't horrible for Vs. Like, I'm not a massive fan of Vs, but these aren't horrible. I still don't love them, but they're not horrible. Like, I could see myself going out of my way to get one if I was like really into the Pokemon. But yeah, I was even looking at the symbol and I was like, I don't really know what those are. Also these, I'm not a fan. Fun fact, when I first saw this EX card, or this kind of EX card I should say, I genuinely thought it was fake. I was like, it looks so thin, it looks so cheap, it just looks so fake. While you're getting all of my opinions on all the different Pokemon sets in this video, wow, exposing myself here. But yeah, genuinely, I just like with the stars, it looked fake, it looked just like a cheap hollow on it, and I just was not a fan. And it genuinely, I was like, I don't even want to buy this because it looks fake. But then I pulled it out of a pack and was like, oh, okay, this is legit. I'm not going crazy. They've actually printed cards like this. just the old EX cards are so much better. I'm sure that's a pretty popular opinion though. Oh my gosh, these Topps cards, I find these so fun. I don't think I ever collected them growing up, but I could be wrong. I could easily have some hiding. But this was quite cleared out from the different cons I know that Luna did. It was pretty full at, what was it, TCG Expo. I'll have that video linked down below because that's where I got these 2 seal cards. I got the holo versions, I believe, at that expo out of this binder. So nonetheless, still very fun. And was, yeah, cool to see that. Again, I like when card stores or vendors have different things or a wide array of things that not everyone has, because I'm just not here to only buy the same like 2 things that some vendors sell. So really appreciate the selection. Oh, that seal. I already have it, but still so cute. I don't see this era of EXs super often. I definitely think they're quite underrated. I definitely prefer them over the ones that I was just looking at, like the Whale Lord. I really enjoyed. I believe this is around like Evolution, Sun and Moon, but if not, please correct me in the comments because this isn't an era that I'm super familiar with. But I think I did look it up after. Like that Kangaskhan is quite cool. Like I can get behind that. Like that's a cool modern or pretty modern EX card. Finishing off this buyer POV with some GXs and tag teams. Didn't pick up any today, but was enjoying having a look at them as it's been an era that I've been getting more and more into lately. But if you came this far, I really appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments kind of what sort of things you like seeing. I just think more than anything, like representation for the Australian Pokemon community. Make sure you subscribe, and I appreciate you, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye! Quick little haul. Base Ponyta. Base Diglett. First edition Diglett. I'm really happy you found this one. Seal and Dugong. Can't remember exactly if I need the shadow. These are shadowless.
Yep.
Shadowless ones, but nonetheless. This is crazy because I know I have this in the States, but still $10 is not bad. And then $2 for this, not bad. I was shocked you picked this one up, the Why Not, but it's really cute.